This is what the Packard would have looked like back in its heyday. A nice car for wealthy people. Very classy. However, after years and years of neglect, these things rot away. And here is what you see after I had disassembled the car and took it down to parts. A very nice straight six motor there. Very classy, very well engineered. The frame was sold off to a fellow that was going to put a hot rod truck on it. And I kept this piece. This radiator surround is pretty cool. Good evening. This is the update to the Packard. So, the Packard was way far gone, and I parted it. As you can see, here is the front seat. What's left of it. There's some wood from the rest of the car. Those are probably wood slats from maybe the top, the roof. And look at this load. So this load, we have, well, this is a fender off of a different car. This is not off the Packard, but we have some front fenders there, a wheel. We got a radiator here, big heavy clunky radiator. What's left of the transmission. There's some inner door latches, mechanisms. There's an air pump. There's some running boards in there too. I don't know if you can see them, but there's some rusty but trusty stuff. There's an exhaust manifold. There's an intake down there somewhere. Here's the rear section of the car. I don't think if you remember seeing that hanging out the rear there of the car before I cut it in half to get it out of the garage, but you see how bad the rot was at the bottom edge of that. It was awful. There's the other bottom edge. Really nothing good but for scrap right now. That's where all those are going, to the scrapper. This will go to the scrapper. I'll just have to remove the wood. The wood frame all around from the windows and the door jambs, and then that should be ready to go. Yeah, the Packard was way too far gone. I shipped a drive shaft out to some fellas in New Zealand. So a drive shaft went to them. They got a bunch of miscellaneous little parts, an oil sump for the straight six. Sent some parts to California. Some fella bought some headlamps, all the headlamps I had, etc. And this here is just left for the scrapper. I can't find anybody that wants the fenders or running boards or anything of that nature there. So that's, nobody even wants the radiator for some strange reason. But I know these are specialty parts. I did sell the frame to a guy who's going to use it for his hot rod truck. So that will be nice because that's a big heavy duty frame. The cab, what was left of the cab with the windshield frame, etc., went to a guy that was going to try to hot rod that. So that's cool. Anyway, this is the second and last installment of the 27 Packard. This is what's left of it. Found good homes for a lot of the parts, but there's just a lot left here that nobody needs, nobody wants. So hey, stay tuned for other videos. There should be more projects to come, different cars.